Hello. Is Cyrus game?
I love you.
It's Cyrus game.
You gonna change the TV?
Yeah, can you change the...
I'm
Oh, your remote. Yo.
in.
Oh, Skelly is still streaming. Fire Emblem Path of Radiance.
A kid finally, after like 3 months, is now doing
Fire
Path of
Emblem.
Radiance.
Fire Blemblem. Oh, that lemonade's so freaking nasty.
Yeah, we got some like squeeze like drops of lemonade.
They're so bad.
And it's a bad time. It's not a good time.
Barfo. Hang on. Oh, you gotta put the thing down. And I need my microphone up here, else I'm way too quiet.
You're good.
Sweet, thank you. Alright, so we have...
Did a little bit of exploring.
Yes, I have leveled up. 38, 40, 40. Maybe that. Is that it? $38. So yeah, I have 4 more to do. Since I've got Haunted in my party, I'm actively using her, I figure I should go do hers now before swapping Ophelia in. I did catch some decent monsters recently, so why not? Let's go beast it. Oh yeah, I have Primrose with me right now too, because I was training her up.
She's up here too, I think, like up in this general area.
Yes, she's a level 40, but it's not like we can't take it. What? Obviously.
By the time you get done with this, she'll be over level
Yeah,
40.
I think I will take her along for this. A, because this party is already composed, and I don't have to shuffle equipment for a while. And, B, because she's gonna come with me next, and then I'll swap Haunted out for someone else. Everybody's doing good with their skills. Cyrus has a lot of JP stored up. That's fine. He can learn what he needs whenever he needs.
I saw an article online that basically said you should be spending your JP as quickly as you get it.
Yeah.
But
I mean, what I need to do here then is to quickly make him the dancer.
we have enough JP to get him up merchant really quick to get half HP for all of his spells.
Oh, actually, yeah, I already did dancer for him. I see that. was like, wait a minute. Yup. Now he has SP Saber. Now he can go back to being our cleric. And,
Now all of his spells are free.
yeah, he recovers SP. He's healed over maximum. He regenerates HP, and this ups his elemental strength, which is nice. But I think, the SP Saver is actually better than the SP Regen.
No, you want to use them in conjunction.
Alright, well...
Because then all of his...
Yeah.
All of his stuff is...
But I can only do 4. I don't want to take his attack power down.
What's saving grace?
That's his overheal.
I would say take off the regen, then. The HP regen.
Especially when he's a
gonna
cleric, because
he's gonna get overhealed when he's healing anyway.
Yeah. So he should be golden. He needs this right now. He needs it more than incidental attack. I haven't been using that very much. Like, at all. He also has overheal and HP regen. And elemental attack strength up. She's physical attack up. Critical up. I think, yeah, I don't need surpassing power yet. It's not like I can do more than 9,999 damage as of this moment. Yeah, that's what she can't die. This could be given to something better once she gets the more SP. I mean, more JP. Alright.
Let's go.
Let's go. Tavern, please. Initiate story. Following her master's trail, Honnet made the long journey to Stoneguard. There she talked to Natalia, who'd been friends with Zonta. Following Natalia's clues, Honnet found her master in the forest, except he had been petrified by the beast called Red-Eye. Honnet forgives this old man for not keeping his promise, the last words he wrote before the curse stilled his hand. In the same note, he told Honnet to find a woman called Susanna. She is a seer, he wrote, and perhaps she can help. And thus does Honnet arrive in the frozen village of Stillsnow. Oh.
I wonder if Drax is in both of our chats right now.
I don't know. Nobody's in chat here.
She is, she's just not saying anything.
Oh. Well, yeah. Maybe so.
She's hanging out over in
Skelly's stream. Yeah, yeah. By the spirits, the snow falleth deep here. in both you and Skelly's chats. How did you know? Because Skelly is streaming, and I assumed you were hanging out with them because they're Fire Embleming.
Yeah.
And we saw that you were here in the watch list. And I'm like, Drax wouldn't want to miss this either.
Yeah.
I'm sorry that I'm making you multitask. What is it, Lind? 'Tis not like thee to frolic in as a kitten. But then thou art a snow leopard, art thou not? For thee arriving in this white wasteland is like a homecoming.
Woohoo!
Party! I ain't ever seen a snow leopard that big afore! Wow. Doesn't bite, does it? Fear
Cheerily.
not, young ones. Lind is with me. She's a gentle creature. She will doeth thee no harm.
Really?
She's yours? Funny sort of pet, ain't she? Lind is not a pet. She is a fearsome beast. She is my companion, my friend. Friends, you say? Just like us, then.
Yup.
Aye.
Yeehaw!
These children.
Yeehaw.
Aw. Her fur's so soft. And warm, too.
So,
Tell me, children, doth a woman by the name of Susanna liveth here? The old lady?
oh
The old
yes.
witch, you mean? Aye, we know her. Who doesn't?
Now
I see,
then.
and where might I find her? See that house with the red roof over yonder? We so slowly pan to it. Ah, yes, I do. That's the old witch's place. Slowly pan back.
I see.
Thank you, children.
Bye.
Of course, say hello to the witch for us. Bye-bye, Lind.
Oh,
I see. Enjoyest the attention, didst thou? Haha, best come in with me then, before they return in with more friends. To pet the kitty. Pate, pate. Pate, pate. Just want to hear Oscar read Pet the Kitty. I have stolen from all of you. What is this crowd?
Listen up.
But I have journeyed many leagues to have my fortune told by Madame Susanna. I
Oi!
implore you, pray open the door.
A pox
God's
on 'em.
teeth, man, get out of my way.
Tja.
You wretched whore son! Apologize at once.
Oi!
You won't get no apology out of Aliak. He doesn't talk none.
Honestly,
Why has he lost his tongue? Nay,
No.
it's just that Susanna does the talking for both of them.
Tja.
oh,
Who is that man?
Doubtless.
Susanna's minder. Looks after her and keeps the riffraff from bothering her, as you might have noted.
Truth is,
Name's Eliak. She took him off the streets when he was a wee sprout. Saved his life, she did. He's been with her ever since.
Could that mean?
Old women aren't commonly in need of a bodyguard. They are when folk from far and wide come flocking to have their futures told. Fame don't sit too well on her, considering how little she cares for company. Surely she doth not refuseth every visitor. Bit of a
right?
funny one, ain't it? A seer who can see the future clear as day, but don't tell no one what she knows. Eliak turned him away, and no amount of begging or beseeching makes one spit of difference.
Ah, yes.
Every now and then, a fool tries to get rough with Eliak, but oft as not ends up with only a cracked skull for his trouble.
Curses.
Finding her was easy, but talking to her may proveth more difficult. So what's the plan? Something tells me a simple pretty please isn't gonna work. Truth be told, I do not know. Wonder if the stubborn oaf has any weaknesses. Weaknesses? We all have them, after all. Even thou, Therian? Huh? Since when are we talking about me? Aha, so thou dost. If you're going to be like this, you can forget about my help. Mine apologies, we were discussing the bodyguard. Hard as it may be to believe, I've known my share of big burly types who were spooked by beasts. Beasts, thou sayest. No promises that this one's the same, of course, but it's worth a try, wouldn't you say? 'Tis curious advice, but I shall consider it. Provoke him.
Fight the tiger.
Fight.
Standest thou against me? Then be hunted. Let the hunt
I'm
begin.
looking at my armor.
Oh, okay. I was like, what are you looking at? Salamander, go!
Come in, if thou darest. What next? What next?
Send that salamander back to the wild.
I will not be the letting the hunt begin.
Hey. Baby. Yo.
Letting the hunt begin. Letting the hunt begin. What next?
Done.
The hunt endeth.
Yo, and she leveled up from that.
I don't like the sound of bye bye Big Gulp. Sounds an awful lot like that Big Gulp
Fell.
fell.
I hope you didn't
Gulp
drop
your
it.
last.
I hope it was ended to a gulp and not a spill. The world ended not with a gulp, but with a dribble. No, the salamander is Big Gulp. Okay.
Oh, okay.
True, he did go bye-bye. We did release him. He's a man grown, but still a boy within.
Be a dear, Hannet, and have Linda carry the poor fool within. He'll be catching his death of cold lying out in the snow like a log. How dost thou knowest my name? That's what you want to ask, isn't it? I'm a seer, remember? Possessed of the all-seeing eye. Or so they say.
Then thou art an oracle. Truly, thou will be able to help.
Poppycock and nonsense is all it is.
Poppycock?
A hunter from the woodlands who communes with the beasts. Not a common sight in these parts. The only one who might fit that description is that hobbledehoy, Xanta. Him or his prentice, Hannet of the Darkwood. Your age, your snow leopard, your garb. Simple deduction, my dear. The trick is to say what you know, and nothing more. And let the gullible fill in the details.
My fortune telling, it's all cold reading.
That's all Susanna's famous all-seeing eye is, in the end.
Hey, Nev.
Well, disappointed to learn I'm just a fraud?
On the contrary, now I know I can trust thee. If thou speakest the truth about this, then surely thou wouldst not speak false of aught else.
Fair befall you, but that Zonta lad raised a clever prentice, and that's the truth.
Whatever happened to that guy that
Why
had
don't
that,
you
like,
tell me
cold
why you're
reading
here?
TV show on TV in, like, the early, mid-2000s, like, crossing over?
With John Edwards.
John Edwards, that's his name. Whatever happened to him?
But first, let's go inside,
That show was
shall
always
we?
on when, like, Jerry Springer was on next. Like, that's all I know.
It seemeth that would be for the best.
I think he got sued. Well, that's what I was wondering, if he, like, got into any kind of legal trouble.
Well,
Or, like,
that young
where is
master
he
of
now?
yours has managed to get himself into a right mess, hasn't he?
Mistress Susanna, canst thou help in him?
This lady just told you she's a bullshit artist.
There is one way.
In truth.
Truth? Ah, now that's a word. You said you trusted me, remember?
Oh, we're getting rated. Technical difficulties are part of the Skelly streaming experience. Uh-oh. I assume that's technical difficulties with actually initiating the raid. Because I didn't get a notification. But
I
I
still
hope-
appreciate you guys.
I appreciate it, and I hope the technical difficulties weren't actually, like, with your game, or that you lost any progress. Well, says Skelly. Initiating the stream. Oh. Well, hey, I felt kind of bad going live when you were still live. I was like, oh no. Starting the stream than anything. But I went live later tonight anyway, because we were at work late, and then we ate dinner late.
Yeah, my favorite part is that I went into my boss's office to be like, hey, I'm
Yeah.
leaving early because I ended up having to stay late yesterday.
Oh my god, we're gonna have to go...
And then she was like, oh yeah, that's fine, and then proceeded to, like, keep me talking to her
Yeah.
for, like,
One day we're
an
gonna
hour and a
have to
half.
leave, like, super early, because we've
we have to
been...
do, like, a half day on Thursday, which
because-
is, like,
yeah.
whatever, like...
Because we've been at work, like, an extra hour to hour and a half yesterday and today. And as far as Octopath, I miss you too, and I'm like, I feel bad that it's the only thing really other than Stardew I've been streaming recently, because I know a lot of people are staying away to avoid spoilers. But the people I have been streaming it for have been really liking it. Been having fun with it, and I kind of want to just, like, get through it.
I know. I feel like we're trying to get through it right now.
Yeah, I am, like, a little over halfway through the game now. John Edward wasn't sued, that was Miss Cleo. Okay. Yes, I do know that. But, yeah, I am in the middle of doing characters' chapter 3s. They each have 4 chapters in their story. And I'm halfway through the chapter 3s. We just, breached the second, the halfway point in that. So I have done 4. This is the 5th chapter 3 that I'm on right now. It's farther than you thought. Yeah, we've gotten through it. Because I've been grinding mostly off-stream when I go to bed. Like, doing exploring and stealing and all the little, like, extra stuff that doesn't involve a boss fight that stream might want to see. So, I'm able to kind of get through the story mode on a good tempo. Did you know? Yes, that all the protag's first initials can be used to spell out Octopath. Yes, I did.
What?
Did that blow your mind right now?
No.
Yeah, you can. Their names spell out Octopath, my dude. He's thinking.
Huh. You are correct.
Yeah. I was so mad, says Skelly. Nevi also did not know that and says, wowzers. Yes.
I feel slightly less stupid.
Their names spell Octopath. Yep, Ophelia, Cyrus, Tressa, Ulbrich, Primrose, Alphen, Therian, and Honnet. Which is the order they appear in clockwise.
I was just going through that in my brain.
Mm-hmm.
And I was like, huh.
And we were talking the other day about how it feels like Ophelia and Cyrus are your 2 main characters.
Yeah.
In the sense that they are going on this, like, explorative, like, knowledge pilgrimage type adventure. And they are very much, like, invested in helping the others and seeing the others through. Whereas,
everyone else has, like,
very specific things that they are
yes.
doing, and they do not necessarily care about the other people, you know? Like, or at least their ventures. But I know it, like, Cyrus is very invested in everyone. And I haven't been taking Ophelia lately, but I feel like she's the same sort of way. So, I googled John Edward and it seems like he doesn't have a TV show right now, but also doesn't seem like he's dead or had his whole career ruined somehow. Okay. I was just curious because it had been a really long time.
If there is the slightest chance of lifting that curse, I will trust whomever I need to. Milady?
And to give you a quick, like, not too spoilery, but good enough to catch you up, overview of Honnet's story. She's from this remote hunting village. She's got her pet cat. Her trainer / the best hunter in the world went off to go kill this beast that sounds a lot like the behemoth from Final Fantasy 15. Except his name is Red Eye and not Dead Eye.
Details.
Details, right? So, and then he goes missing for way too long, and then she's like, oh shit. And then his beast companion comes back into town without him, and then she's like, oh, there is something wrong. So then she set out to go find him. We found him, but he was turned to stone. And he left a letter basically saying that he tried to fight it and he got turned to stone. And now Honnet's like, oh crap, I gotta unstone him.
He
And-
got stoned
And we
missed
have to
it.
kill this beast. So there it is without like too many details, not going into like crazy specifics, but that's the main like path she is on right now. He got stoned. Gotta sober him up. Yeah, so I'm here visiting this
Gods
fortune
take my
teller.
eyes if that
who
fool
apparently
hasn't raised a
knows
strong
him.
and brave young woman.
Who doesn't, though?
No, she doesn't. I was supposed to come see this mythical seer who'd be able to
Oh
tell
no,
me
I was
what
saying
to
who
do.
doesn't, as in
Oh,
like
who doesn't know
everybody
this guy?
fucking knows this guy.
Well, this guy is famous, so yeah, everybody knows him.
I'd scarce believe it if you weren't
Oh, I missed
standing
you
here in
too.
front of me.
Like I said, I feel kind of bad that I haven't been peppering this with other streams other than Stardew.
I learned from
But-
his example. The good and
I
the
do
bad.
kind of want to power through it. I feel like not
Is
going
that
hard with it
so?
would just make it kind of drag, you know?
Yeah.
And I've been
Can't
having a lot of
imagine
fun.
that
I've been
would
doing
work,
about like 2 stories
the
a night
world
on
is full of
average,
wonders
unless
at
something
that.
is really
Isn't that so,
difficult
my
or getting
dear?
caught up. But I'm not telling you anybody else's
is.
story, any of the details. This is just the one that we are on right now. So you know, you have a frame of reference for what is going on.
But about the curse.
He cursed.
I am prepared for any trial.
There is but one way to turn stone back to living flesh. And that is to slay the beast that wrought the curse.
I had feared as much, but it shall be done.
Stay, child. I'm not finished yet. Did Xanta forget to teach you patience?
Cursed. Cursed. You're
My
all
apologies.
cursed. None of you are free from stone.
If you try to fight the beast as you are, you'll only meet the same fate as your master. And what good will you be to him then?
Yes, Honnet's English is,
Fucky.
yeah, is very fucky. Kim Sauce and Jay had very long discussions about it, and it was actually really funny and very interesting. But, yeah, it's very bad. And, yeah, this is I'm streaming much later than usual, and I kind of have been streaming later than usual. Like I said, we've been getting out of work late, so that's part of it.
But I must...
What you must do first is find the means to protect yourself from Red Eye's lethal power. Tell me, dear, have you heard of the plant called Herb of Grace?
Have you heard of the herb? It's the anti-stone herb.
Herb. Herb is the
It's a
verb. You're mad.
I'm very
There
mad.
was a beast in these parts too, what turned men to stone. Folks here soon learned that Herb of Grace could ward off the magic. I reckon it should be effective against Red Eye as well. Herb of Grace grows in a forest so thick there are few ways in. I'll send a Layak ahead to show you the entrance to the trail.
A lake. Thank
But
you.
know that the forest is a
pronouncing his
perilous
name.
place, and home to many frightful beasts. You want to prepare well before you venture in.
I think I'm over-prepared, honestly.
Thank
In
you.
just traveling to a couple of the new towns off-stream one night, I'm like level 50 now. Just to catch you guys up on that too, like you probably didn't know that, because I kind of signed off at like level 42 last time.
It is my pleasure, dear.
I got crazy XP.
In a strange way.
Red Eye
that
gets you
Xanta
stoned,
boy was like a
usually it's
son
the
to me.
reverse.
A vexing wayward one, but a son all the same. With you being his prentice, it rather makes you my grandchild now.
So
What
this
kind
is,
of a
she's
grandmother
my
would I be if I
grandma,
refused to lend you a
my
helping
master's
hand?
girlfriend is my mom. Like,
Wait, is she actually our grandmother?
no.
Okay.
She's saying that, like, Zonta was like a son to her, so that makes Haunted her granddaughter.
Oh, okay. I was like, wait a second.
Yeah.
Master and I are both in thy debt.
Most interesting.
Why, and I thought Herb of Grace was gone from this world. Even botanists believe the plant
He
was
literally
long
knows
extinct.
everything about everything. Like, every time somebody's like,
Yes.
whoa, this mythical, like,
Thing that
thing
is
that
like
hasn't existed, or
a
this
thousand
place that
years
was
This-
just a myth. He's like, huh, glad to know it's real. Like, he's so nonplussed because, like, he already fucking knows about everything. He's just like, huh, interesting.
Oh, I'm sorry, Skelly. Well, don't be expecting stuff for money. But, even botanists believe the plant was long extinct. Wikipedia before the internet existed, Cyruspedia. To think it still grows in these wintry wastes, 'tis a miracle, or near enough. Yes, this is what a true scholar should not confine himself to his office. Who knows what great discoveries await in far-flung frontiers? It pleaseth me that thou findest joy in this quest. And yet, that Susanna woman, what of her? Well, I was just most impressed to encounter one so wise and astute. And her name, it sounds familiar somehow. I must review my tomes when this journey is over. Dear diary.
Today I met an old witch.
You ain't gonna believe the shit I'm about to write in you.
Well, laughing feels good.
I'm glad you're laughing.
I missed laughing.
If he's still in Japan and trying to get engaged, then don't worry too much. Here I go again in the snow. Can't see these maps and snow doesn't help. Oh, look at these
I've got
cuties.
better things to do.
Ooh.
You should catch one.
Catch him, daddy.
Catch him,
What's
Daddy.
the logical course of
Catch
action?
him.
Great inferno to
They're
scorch the land.
fired. They snow cats.
Out of my way.
Letting the hunt begin.
I only have 3% of capturing them. They must have a bunch of health that I need to whittle.
I am ready.
Just because I look at you doesn't mean I'm looking at you.
Oh, okay. You're looking at the armor.
I
know.
am, yeah.
It seems like you're looking at me.
Not everything is about you, okay?
It is about me. I probably think this look is about me.
What's yours is mine.
I was not able to steal from that kitty.
Letting the hunt begin.
I only have 10% chance of catch, but I'm gonna try. Nope.
I am ready.
It's worth it to try.
What's this?
Most of these kitties put me to sleep.
Nighty night, bucko.
Great inferno.
Sleep isn't that bad though, because the instant you get hit, you wake up.
Letting the hunt begin.
Hell yeah, 13%.
I appreciate it. Really. My turn.
Doom lynxes? They are called snow leopards. For a minute I thought that they were doom lynxes.
What's yours is mine.
But they're nappy time kitty cats.
Nappy time kitty cat.
With their loud feet.
They have the loudest.
They have the loudest feet, my dude. Oh yeah, Primrose is asleep.
An interesting dilemma. A great inferno to split the land. Thus ends your lesson.
The music in this game is pretty good. The only one thing that I think is goofy, and the only music that I'm kind of tired of, is that they play the same music every single time any bad guy shows up. Like in literally any encounter with a antagonist. Not in battle, but like during the talking scenes.
The Wumpus Bumpus.
Yeah, they play the like bad guy music, and it's like, okay. The Wumpus Bumpus.
The Wumpus Bumpus. I'm sorry. I don't know why.
They're playing the Wumpus
They're playing the
Bumpus.
Wumpus Bumpus.
It's my jam.
It's a song that slaps.
Oh my god, the Wumpus Bumpus slaps, yo. Oh my god.
I am ready.
Oh, you have axe, don't you? Yes, you do. Hit bear. Hit bear.
An interesting dilemma. A great inferno to split the land.
Letting the hunt begin.
The goofiest thing about this game is that so far, full on 50% or more of the bosses that we've fought has been fat old men.
Yes, there are so many bosses especially in the beginning, that are fat old men. And I feel like for a while we were just going to mansion after mansion and kicking like baby boomer after baby boomer. We were just destroying these rich old fat men. It was pretty funny. I'm sad I can't capture them as monsters though. They are apparently untamable. Can't be tamed, fat men. Oh my God.
I can't be.
Give me this bear. I just want to keep trying to catch him even though I know I won't be able to. Steal from bear. Attack a bear.
Come in, if thou
Save it,
darest.
please.
I am ready.
His name is Hoary Bear.
Better than some alternatives, I suppose.
An interesting dilemma.
Hoary Bear. Oh, goddamn, you killed him. No, I didn't kill him. Oh yeah.
Letting
Catch
the
him.
hunt begin.
83% chance of catching Hoary Bear.
Your friend hate
The hate bear?
What is the logical course of action?
This is a very, like, eat the rich game.
This game smacks of millennial.
It smacks of written by angry millennials.
The land.
We're destroying capitalism, we're destroying
the hunt
sexism. Down with the patriarchy. Down with the oligarchy.
I am ready.
There's a lot to unwrap here. And hey Hex, I'm sorry you had a rough day. Hopefully things are chilling out for you now, though.
I am ready.
Out of my way.
Nice whiffle.
What's yours?
Oh good, I steal plums from the cats.
Come
Yeah,
in, if
I've
thou dare.
cleaned more plums, but they are a necessary resource.
They're still a hot commodity.
They are.
Great inferno.
The plum is a hot commodity.
You should have studied harder.
Oh, Primrose is one level away from 40 now.
She was when you started.
Oh. Yeah, she was 39. I didn't notice. Here we go, let's do whatever we gotta do here. I need these weeds. Give me the herb. Grim whiteness as far as the eye can seeth.
I'm here to procure herb.
If there's one thing cats are known for, it's their plum having. "'Tis colder here too, the wind cutteth to the bone."
Come on.
This way. She's not dressed for this.
Now then.
A trail. A secret path only the mistress knows. It leads straight to the heart of the forest. It doesn't really look that secret, but okay. Out here, the snow never melts. It covers landmarks, makes every direction look much like the other. The herb of grace grows somewhere deep in the forest. But be wary, many dangerous fiends lurk within. That is why Susanna keeps the knowledge of this path a secret. What, does she go in and, like, kick their asses to get the herb? Like, who goes and gets it then? So thou dost speaken, and as well as any man. Only when I have something to say.
Thanks be to thee.
Sabi. Hey, Sabriel. Will that more people in the world followeth the same principle. Both of you had injuries today. Oh gosh. Take care. Grammar is for peasants who don't own snow leopards.
Why that got me? Oh.
Go carefully. I've not seen Susanna look so happy for many a year. To send a girl in to die in the snow! Sabi, pray return safely that you might bring her more joy.
Thou hast
I
my
shall.
thanks.
Your wife's wrist got broken and your crotch got burned by boiling water.
Please don't burn your crotch,
Ooh.
it's kind of important.
Yeah, that's kind of important. And yuck, does she have like a cast now or a splint? I owe her that much and more. I will prevail. Okay, let's go prevail. That sucks. I hope it wasn't her dominant hand. Though I have a feeling it was, because that's usually what happens.
That's how it goes.
The hand you use the most is generally the one you're gonna F up.
This is
Oh, look at that
getting
guy.
Your end.
These owls just get fancier.
They do. The owls do indeed keep getting very fancy. Just smack them. Oh, it wasn't. That's good. At least she'll have one hand with which she can be.
Small blessings.
That
I
yeah,
guess.
that's like sucks, but could be worse.
I am ready.
Shoot the owl.
I appreciate it, really.
I am ready.
He's gotta be weak to bow. Pretty much every flying
Come
thing
in,
is weak
if
to
thou
bow.
darest.
It's an unspoken rule.
Yeah. Thanks, Fire Emblem. Can I capture Frostwing Serpent? He's not that strong. But, let's see. These things are not strong at all, so... I'll replace
The
them
hunt
with him.
endeth.
Level 40, bitch. Therian is almost at 50. Once I hit level 50, I'll be able to go try and get the, secret jobs. The level up jobs. Which sounds like a before chapter 4 venture to me.
Let us beginning.
Out of my way.
I am ready.
She said a thing correctly?
So proud.
Great inferno.
Almost. Oh. There's always a catch.
Let my arrow fly and
Now, what next? Attempt it to
Not like it healed them.
My turn.
letting my arrow fly and true. I am ready. Come in, if thou. The hunt endeth.
She did say something correctly. Yeah. Yes. Fair.
Skilled.
Yo. Jay's working on 3D modeling.
I'm being excessive and unnecessary because somebody said a word to me about I bet you could, and I said I bet I could, and now I must.
Come on, I've got
Oh,
more
Mushroom
to do.
Man.
Oh, Ice Mush. And Tumble Frost.
That is a Tumble Frost. Winter Wanderwood and
Walking in
Winter Wanderwood and an Avalanche Mushroom. I'm too easily amused. Much too
I'm ready.
easily amused. Axe cannot work on the mushrooms? I'm positive it would. Works on the trees.
Now, what next?
The good thing about this is, like, you can kind of logic out what they're weak to. Weak to fire. I knew that would be coming, but I thought Axe was gonna be the
Letting my
weapon.
arrow fly and true.
You're playing Xenoblade 2 today? I have not played any of those.
I am ready.
My ex was very, very into the Xeno Saga games. And, as far as Xeno games, I have only ever played the original Xenogears, and I didn't like it. And your 3D printer is printing into space.
Cool.
Just thought I'd let you know since I saw it doing that.
Yeah, this is never gonna. I'm never gonna get this finished.
No.
This is the first project.
What
You know what? It was
next?
printing absolutely beautifully
Yeah.
last time I looked up.
What is the logical course of action? Great inferno! The land!
Does not hit with sword.
I am ready.
Hit with dagger? Yeah. Hit mushroom with dagger.
Now, my focus is unparalleled! Great inferno! The land! Not bad. A passing grade.
I think everybody's doing pretty well. These enemies at present are not much of a challenge for me. But let's see what we have to fight.
The Herb of Grace. This is all I need. A dragon? This place is a dragon's lair? I have heard the legends, and Master's tales too, but to see one in the flesh... I scarce imagined this day would cometh, but cometh it has.
I want drinks.
You could go get them.
I want to
Ah,
not
yes.
so bad.
Did I ever
could wear
tell thee
pajama
about the time I went dragon hunting in the Cliftons?
I have to get dressed and leave the house.
Yeah.
I'm complaining about getting dressed and leaving the house. It's not about the pants. You're right, I could be wearing pajama pants, but...
Ah yes, did I ever tell thee about the time I went dragon hunting in the Cliftlands?
4 times now, and the tale getteth longer with each telling.
Is that so? I suppose each time I remember more of the thrilling details, eh?
Master, this world is not big enough for all the giant beasts thou hast huntedest.
Thou believest me not, and yet I really, really did.
What in the... Stop in this!
Why? Do I smell so foul?
'Tis not thy smell.
Oh, art thou blushing? Do I embarrass the... Ah!
Don't ben a fool.
If thou insistest. But listen, my girl. Hunters fighteth many kinds of beasts, some so wondrous and astounding thou canst scarce imagine them. When thou art older, thou too will have tales that no one will believeth, but thou must still keep them. Some will haunt thy dreams, some will maketh thee snorten with laughter whenever thou recallst them. But let me tell thee this, Honnet.
Hey, hello. Long time no see indeed. Hope you're doing well.
What is it, Master?
Even when thy tale is so improbable and fantastic that not one man thinketh it the truth, thou canst tell it to me, and I will believe every word.
Thou shalt hear in this tale, master, over and again, until thou beggest me to stop, just as thou didst to me. If thou art ready, then so am I. Letting the hunt begin.
This is Octopath Traveler. It is a Square Enix game made by their B team in classic JRPG style for the Switch. It's very cute, it's very pretty, and there are 8 different main characters with 8 different stories, and they all kind of intersect with each other and help each other out. So you have 8 protagonists in a way, and you go through their adventures. Is the brief overview of it. And the battle system's a lot of fun, and I've been enjoying it so far, and I'm about halfway through. It was a birthday present. Let's start by getting these
Better than a snare.
I see.
I don't know why I wasted my boost on doing leg hold trap, but I did.
I am ready.
It might do it for an extra round. I know that sometimes it does that.
Oh, it did it for 4.
So, actually worth.
Yeah.
The peacock struck.
What is the logical... A great inferno to scorch the land.
I am ready.
We gotta find where it's weak to now. Is it weak to hit with stick? No. Why did I ever think it would be weak to hit with stick? Lots of shit is weak to stick. Weak to blizzard, and it's guarding against that.
Letting the hunt begin.
But arrow is also guarding against arrow. Oh my god, it just swept Primrose away. She's just gone. It just did an attack that made her go away entirely. Oh, okay.
One of those battles, eh?
Oh. For some reason I remember a line in a game you played, which I can't remember the name of, when a guy said, I can't not use magic.
Is it Sanders?
It sounds like Anders to me. Oh my god, alright, is he weak to pole? It has to be pole. It's not pole!
Is it axe?
It must be freaking axe, and nobody's got axe left. Okay. So, here's what we're gonna do.
I see.
This is a bit of a pickle.
Coming, if thou darest.
A little bit of a pickle here. Let's try thunder. Thunderbird. No, it's gonna be light or dark, and if it's dark, I am 100% screwed.
Because Primrose left.
Primrose is gone. There we go, it was light. Blessed be. But if this is what's gonna happen, it's just not really bode well.
Here.
I'm not very pleased with the fact that Prim's just gone. And there's like nothing I can do about it.
What is the logical course of action?
Oh my golly. That is not what I wanted to happen at all.
Letting my arrow fly and true.
Do I have... have wind beasts, of course. I gotta have an axe beast, of course. Lind, just do something. Thank you. Oh, hell yeah.
That was close.
Oh, she's back.
Coming.
She just had to run all the way back. Prim just like comes running up over the side of the mountain like wheezing. It's like, sorry.
Oh my god, I'm so glad she's back.
Miracle.
And Therian had 2 HP, by the way, after that attack.
My turn.
Oh my god. Oh, Prim is gonna be able to help us here. I lived, bitch! Oh no! Not Therian! Oh, I hate this!
Listen to me.
I am ready.
I lived, bitch! Oh my god. There we go. And now I can cool it for a little bit. Oh
Let my arrow fly and true. Watching my blade dancing.
I am ready.
Oh my god.
The peacock struck.
The peacock strut. That's what I get to do.
Like
Everybody, it can only do one at a time. Oh good, dragon has an extra weakness. Thank you, dragon.
I am ready.
But it has a very strong shield, so let's start breaking it.
What next?
Sabriel. This dragon is untamable. It cannot capture dragon. Alright, so let's just attack it. Get an extra hit. No, she won't.
A miracle like no other.
What next?
Prim was just on a coffee break when she came back. Therian went on one.
They're rotating their breaks.
Your 15 minutes are up. My turn. Yeah.
They're rotating their breaks to make sure that everyone gets one before the end of the show.
Therian's back now.
I am ready.
Letting my
Save
arrow
me.
fly and true.
Be careful, please. Oh, golly. Oh. Your cat.
Watching my blade dancing.
Let's do this.
Hit with sword many times.
Out of my way. I see your defenses.
Letting my arrow fly and true. Watching my blade dancing.
Now,
Oh,
what's
kitten.
next? The flame right.
I am ready.
Who do you think I would cosplay best as Skelly from what you've all played?
I am
Hard
ready.
to say. There isn't actually.
There isn't really a Skelly.
Yeah. There's no like standout
No.
like
Yeah, stand out. This is a Skelly character.
absolute 100%.
So you'd have to pick because it's not like, oh my god, this is for you.
Let the
You need
hunt
to do
begin.
this style thing.
Though we all initially were looking at Alphen before Matt called
Yeah,
it.
Matt's favorite is Alphen.
He's not really a Skelly.
No, he's not a Skelly. We looked at
Well, he
him.
doesn't even look like a twink in any art except for like the one art. So like the Prompto hair led us all astray.
Yeah.
Freeze! What is the logical...
I saw you came right in time to dragon battle.
Letting my arrow fly and true.
No, I don't charge it up.
I am ready.
Not on Prim as much, but you know. Hey, you know. Is there a Nevi character?
Come in, if thou darest.
Not well. There. So like some of the side characters, maybe.
Yeah, out of the main cast, probably not, but there are some good side characters.
I will say that the main cast tends toward a certain type of person.
Yeah.
Not necessarily a super relatable type
Come in,
of person.
if thou
There's
darest.
definitely more fantasy archetypes of people than they are like
Yeah.
what I would call well-rounded characters. If that makes sense.
Can't. On your feet now.
You can do that. You need to heal people. We are getting hurt.
A miracle like no other.
Yeah, and while it's like a very good game,
What
I don't
next?
think it speaks like to very individual people. The way like sometimes I see a character and I'm like, holy shit, this is for you.
A torrent of arrows.
Yeah, I like characters, but it's because I like them as characters, not as
Yes.
like characters that end
I relate to that. I'm like, I really like Cyrus. Am I Cyrus though? Is like he like me? Not really.
And I would say that there are people in this world that are like these characters. Like,
Oh yeah.
you know, it's definitely a your
Free.
mileage scenario. However, my mileage
I am ready.
is like, yeah, there's not really anybody here that super speaks to me
Stay strong.
as an individual.
Yeah.
Can't end like this.
Of course she
What
died.
next? Better than a snare.
Now, what next?
We'll get her back.
Letting the hunt begin.
I got the big olives.
Using this.
I am ready. The lion
I
dance.
think there are characters that we all could cosplay. I just don't know
Yeah.
that they are
Free.
like.
I wouldn't go running to any of you being like, holy shit, you gotta look at this
What
guy or
next?
this girl, like I do with some other series.
Yeah.
Like where I'm like, Skelly, yo. Or like, Nevi, you have to watch Devilman and you have to cosplay Psycho Jenny. Like, you know? happens, and it's like, well, yeah, obviously.
Aim and shoot true.
Now, what next?
He's healed up.
A
I'm
miracle
gonna take more
like no
fucking
other.
spanks from this dragon.
My turn.
69% theft. Nice. Unable to steal. I want to steal from the
I'm
dragon.
ready.
Like, I have no idea what it's gonna give me, but I want to do it.
Yeah, so like, if I'm being honest, you would make a better Therian than me, but then I'm also just at a loss as to like who I would cosplay and want to cosplay. Because like there are a lot of like, secondary characters that I really like, but that you
Come
don't
in, if
have
thou darest.
a primary to go with.
Yeah.
Like, they're definitely on routes
Oh,
that,
she's,
like, you need to have the other person or it doesn't matter.
Let's use Plum Basket, because Therian could
Using
use
this.
some SP as well.
None of that. We're all lame cosplayers. You just refollowed my Insta on your remake. Like, you know that cosplay is what we do. This is a judgment-free zone.
Wait, what do I want to do?
Free!
Oh, Primrose is gone again. I didn't even notice I was looking at chat.
Now, what next?
It's like, oh, she gone. Well, that makes things a little easier.
But yeah, I mean, like, it's just one of those things where, like, if I don't do Therian, I'm not sure
Letting
who
the
I
hunt
would do.
begin.
Yeah.
So it's kind of just a bad spot where do I think you would make a better Therian? Yeah, he's very small, he's very thin, like,
My turn.
he honestly doesn't fit my body or anything about me particularly well,
We on red
Come
text
in,
with this
if thou
dragon.
darest.
but at the same time, like, that's just
Aim and carefully.
it's who I want to be,
Yeah.
even if it's not
What
who
is
I
the
would
logical
like.
course of action?
Hey, Axe.
A miracle like no other.
Can I steal from him now?
What's
His
yours?
refreshing jam.
Letting the hunt begin.
Oh, of course I don't have enough to do arrow storm. I'll just do rain of arrows.
Rain and arrows up on them.
What is the logical Ah! A tempest of ice shall rain!
Hope everybody's doing well. Primrose has decided to join us again. Dragon spreads its wings wide, eh?
Out of my way.
I gotta hit it as much as possible.
An interesting dilemma. A tempest of ice shall rain!
Come in, if thou darest.
Oh, of course I can't do more rain of arrows. I'll just
Better than a snare.
lag it out. I'll
I'm
just
ready.
lag this dragon out. Oh, Primrose freaking
My
done
turn.
it. We'll get through this.
What next?
A lag.
There we go.
I am ready.
She's got hunter skills. She's able to do it. want to summon my rando. I want to summon my landscape artist. I just want him here with me for moral support. Get Primrose up. I'd rather she not die and miss out on any XP.
I am ready.
Out of my way. Free!
Letting my arrow fly and true.
I don't think I'm gonna need this plum, but
This
I'm gonna
will
use
help.
this.
A tempest of ice shall rage!
Dragon, you sure are being a pain.
I am ready.
Yeah, you can do what I wanted Hana to do. Landscape artist retreated from battle.
Come in, if thou darest. A torrent of arrows!
That literally killed it. I'm amazed.
I honor thee, my quarry.
We'll definitely pick up your language learning again if you want to. I know the summer it can be really easy to let things drop because you're not in a routine. And it's been, I don't know where everybody is, but the weather has been awful, like, pretty much everywhere. West Coast is ridiculously hot and, like, deadly. East Coast is just flooding. Like...
It has been nasty.
It's been really, really bad. I feel like we've been suffering for the fact that it's been raining every single day for, like, the past 2 weeks. Is it done? Have I slain a dragon? This must be the Herb of Grace. Now to leave this forest and... Lily, please. It's all right,
Come in,
Lind.
Linda.
You're just returning to the forest. The monsters are gathering here. The dragon that ruled this forest hath been slain. They will not
Not
attack
yet.
us, not for a while yet. Come in, Lind. Susanna will be awaiting word from us. Now that I have the herb, I can finally face Red Eye. And save Master from that dreadful curse.
Found the herb, did you?
Thou waited for me? Susanna only asked thee to show us the way in.
I have my own mind. A man can tarry where he likes, can't he?
Of course he can.
Anyway, I'm done tarrying. Suppose I'll go on ahead.
I most appreciate your concern.
Have a good night, Hex. Feel better and take care of yourself and your wife, please. Be careful. Take it easy, and I'll catch you soon.
Good night.
Sweet dreams and sleep well.
Well, I just...
Does that man have a crush on me?
It sounds like it.
Looks like I kicked his ass.
What a
Last stream was like the hardcore ship feels stream.
Oh my god, it was nothing but ships and gay.
It was very, very homosexual. How charming. What art thou sniggering about, Primrose? That Orluk fellow, he surely fancies you. What? Thou speaketh nonsense. He treateth me as Susanna bade him, as a guest of her home. Oh, trust me, I know men. The way he acted toward you, it wasn't anything like the way he acted toward the rest of us. But, oh bless, look at you blush. Just tell me, Honnet, what do you like in a man? That is, someone strong, stronger than me. Well, good luck with that. You might be searching for a long time. And yeah, any kind of like long break period where there's nothing you have to do, it's really hard to stay motivated. Once you lose that like routine or regiment that you had, if you don't set one for yourself, things slip fast. I have the same kind of problems. Let's go talk to Susanna. Thou must lower in thine standards.
Oh?
Oh. There she is. Found the herb of grace, did you, child?
I'll do what I
Here,
can.
give it to me. It needs to brew for a spell before it'll work right.
Thou hast my thanks.
Thank thee.
And
So,
then?
how did it feel to slay your first dragon? Thou knewest it was there? Listen, dear. If you couldn't slay that dragon, you wouldn't have a cinder's hope in a blizzard of surviving an encounter with Red Eye. Thou art not a woman to coath her words in sugar, art thou? Wow. Good night, Nevi. Sleep well. Never seen much point in it, my dear. Now why don't you tell me about that dragon while we wait for the herb to brew? As thou wisheth. Cotin, not Cotith.
Indeed.
Well, I never. So, tell me, dear, how does it feel to tell the tale?
Well,
I was never much for talking. It was Master who taught me how to weave stories. Oh, that lad was a tongue-tied fool in his youth as well. This and that. He could scarcely put two words together. Surely he was not that bad. Trust me, dear.
Indeed.
What grain of eloquence he now possesses was drummed into him by yours truly. I'd think twice before you tell him your tale. He might be jealous to hear you speak so beautifully. 'Tis
Well,
true
well.
that he doth not enjoy being shown up in anything. Here you go, this should do the trick. You be sure to quaff it down in one gulp the moment Red Eye's foul curse strikes you.
thou hast
Thank
my
you.
thanks.
Too soon for
Yeah.
that. You can thank me once Xanta is back to his old self again. Very well.
Understood.
I got 10 herbs of grace.
You are Haunted?
I'm glad you streamed. I really want to see you get back into a schedule and stick to it, Skelly. I'm glad you're back too. I missed you a lot while you were gone. You are Haunted?
I am, and thou one of the Knights Ardent.
At your service. I bear word from Lady Eliza. It is about the fiend, Red Eye.
She hath found it?
Yes, near the desert city of Marceline. She awaits you there.
Then that is where I will go. Thank thee.
If you will excuse me, milady.
Taking your leave so soon?
Yes, it is time. I apologize for any burden I may have caused thee.
My pleasure, dear. There's always room under this roof for my favorite granddaughter. The burden of family is no burden at all.
Thank thee. Looking after her, Alaic.
You don't have to tell me. That is my duty, and it will be done.
Indeed.
Hannah, dear, for all your cleverness, you are as naive as a babe in the woods. You are a pretty girl, if not the beauty I was in my younger days. But I will hold you up with my prattle no longer. Go in safety, my dear.
Thank thee. When the hunt is done, I shall return, and Master with me.
And so does Haunted leave Still Snow behind her. Her quest has now become a hunt. To save her master, she must slay the beast they call Red Eye. With this knowledge, she strides toward her next destination. The city of Marsalam, surrounded by the sand of the Sunlands. I'm glad you escaped, Florida man. And that is, Haunted's Chapter 3. I think I will keep with the tradition and do one more. Since the 3D print is still going. And,
Prim is up here.
yeah, Prim is over here. She's recommended level 40, and she is in my party right now. So it may make sense to just go with what I got and make this happen. In the town of Still Snow, Primrose got her first taste of revenge. There she struck down the left wing of the crow, driving the dagger engraved with her family's words into his breast. Faith shall be your shield. The words have served her well. Now two remain, the man with the mark on his right arm, and the foulest bird of all with the mark on his neck. Go home to Noble Court, she was told. There you will find the truth you seek. But will this truth bring her peace or further pain? And so after many years, Primrose comes home. Alright, and for those of you who are not watching earlier, I'll give you the quick, not too spoilery version of her backstory so you can follow along. Primrose's dad was assassinated when she was a baby. Well, not a baby, she was a young kid. She used to be a noble, he was a noble. After the assassination, she was an orphan. She wandered around. She got taken in by a brothel and raised to be a dancer. And lived there for a really long time. And stayed there because she knew that one of the dudes who killed her dad sometimes showed up at this place. And she's like, well, I will get my revenge. So she's been playing the super-de-duper long con. And now is the time. And she's already killed one of the guys. There's 3 of them in total.
Oh my.
How long has it been? When I left, I thought I'd never return to this place. Yeah, her story is pretty hardcore.
She also had a girlfriend who died.
Yes, she did have a girlfriend in her, like, dancer harem troupe. And she got killed, and it was very sad. The crow said I would find the truth here. But what truth was he speaking of? 2 more men bearing the mark of that foul bird. My search continues here. Look, that young lady. Is that not Lady Primrose? You're seeing things, friend. House Azelhard is nothing but a memory now. Right, of course. No need to drag up old ghosts. There's plenty enough going on in this present. Just look. I like the kitty by the inn. What's happening over there? Darling, please, open your eyes. No, say it's not so. Crying shame that, and just as his business was starting to take off. Rumor has it he voiced his displeasure with his lordship a bit too loudly, if you catch my meaning. That's why I keep my mouth shut, lest I end up dead on the street like that poor sod. A murder in Noble Court of all places.
But
when I was young, Father and the City Watch saw that hardly a crime was committed here. What has become of this place since I left? Move out of the way, you slack-jawed fools. We're here by express order of his lordship to inspect the scene. Now clear out, lest we toss you in the jail for impeding the investigation. Impeding, sorry.
how can that...
The Lord's own guardsmen are investigating the crime? Where's the City Watch?
Hey.
I know that man. He was one of Father's trusted friends. Ravello Forsyth, Lieutenant Commander of the City Watch. At least he used to be. So he was spared the wrath of the crows, at least. A raven from Still Snow, sir. I fear the tidings are ill. Master Rufus is, So the left wing has been clipped. It was the Azelhard girl that did the deed, you say? So she still lives, after all. Heh, guess we'll just have to do something about that. Mark my words, the Azelhart line ends here.
Could it be?
Lady Primrose? Is it truly you, Lady Primrose?
Impossible.
I know that voice. From a lifetime ago.
Primrose.
Do mine eyes seem true? You have grown lovelier than I could ever have dreamed, Lady Primrose.
Simeon.
Where have you been all these years? Not here, that's for certain. You know I always wanted to run as fast and as far as I could from this stuffy old town. So I set out on a journey across the realm. And yet, no matter how far I traveled, I could not escape from the pain of losing you. These days I make a living as a playwright of sorts. I pen dramas and tragedies for the stage.
Is everybody's, like, past, like, person who suddenly comes back just, like, a fluffy-haired, beautiful Bishonen?
Yes, everybody has a fluffy-haired, beautiful Bishonen in their pasts in this. You always did have a way with words. I swore I'd never return to this place. Then one day I felt an odd yearning. And no sooner do I arrive than I'm reunited with you. Fate is a mysterious thing, is it not? But enough about me. Where have you been all these years, my love? What do I even tell him? There's not a thing I can say without sullying his memories of me forever. My apologies, that was too forward of me. You needn't say a thing. Besides, I can imagine all too well without hearing a word. Life has not been kind to you, and though you have grown all the more beautiful through the hardships you no doubt suffered, it still pains me that you had to suffer them. When will my beautiful Bishonen return from the war? Simeon's gentle words stirred something in Primrose, a feeling she had not felt in many years. For the first time in what seemed like forever, she felt somewhere deep in her heart a measure of peace. He's too kind to me, he always was. Boy, what are you two doing loitering about? That looks like a spot of trouble I'd just as soon avoid. Come, my lady, let's find somewhere we can chat in private. No standing on the bridge! Not in our town! This is my bridge now! Fuck you, goat man!
Seeing you again, it brings back so many memories. Memories of my childhood days in this town. I could never understand why my father was so strict with me. I was always running off to the gardens for a good cry.
choked on my fucking mac and cheese at fuck you, goat man. You're welcome. They were on his bridge. They needed to get off.
And that was where I would find you. And find an excuse to shirk my duties as gardener's apprentice. I wanted nothing more than to spend time with you. To be a part of your world.
Part of your world.
Little lady, why do you cry so?
Yes, 8 legs.
7 Meganyas.
Maybe more.
What?
We couldn't help but be drawn to one another. Like the bees, drawn to the nectar of the fragrant blooms. You were always penning poems for me. Your words, your songs, gave me comfort and solace.
Like the
In
bees.
the darkest days, after
Yeah.
I lost father, you would sing them for me.
72,000 bees.
To tell the truth, Primrose, I left this town to search for you. I tried so many times to forget you. To accept that you were gone. Yet time and again, I found myself reciting the poems I had written you. Can you forgive me, Primrose?
There is nothing to forgive. It was all so very long ago. I too have moved on from those days. I have found my own reason to go on.
And when the moon waxes full and bright in dark heaven, and stars glitter worlds away from earthly sorrow, would that sleep hold you in her soft embrace? Then shall my eyes close, lips open in prayer, for it is only in dreams that we may meet again.
Simeon.
And then there was silence. In that moment, there was nothing that words could convey.
Lady Primrose, I intend to remain in town for some time yet. I still have not forgiven myself, knowing that I could not do more for you. It tortures me to this day. If there is any way at all, in which I can be of service to you, my lady, you need only say the word.
Thank you, Simeon. Enough distractions. I must find the men marked by the crow. But where to begin?
A moment of
May
your
I
time.
be so bold as to pry? That man is very important to you, is he not? Why do you say that? 'Tis a conjecture based on how you both look at each other. Had you not chosen to live your life the way you do, I wonder if... You can stop right there, Professor. How I live my life is my affair, not yours. Yes, quite. I do apologize. But best be careful around him. He's sharper than he looks.
Are you gonna, like, slit Cyrus's throat in his sleep?
Farewell.
Farewell, Jeffrey. I will return. What's this? Are my eyes to be believed? My
How
lady,
could this...
are you... I keep wanting to say Joffrey, like Game of Thrones. Are you Jeffrey's... It's been too long, Master Forsyth.
Lady
Too long
Primrose?
indeed. We all knew you would grow to be a beauty, but even still, I feel as though I'm standing before a vision from the heavens. It brings me great joy to know you're well, my Lady Primrose. As it does me to see you hale and healthy, Master Forsyth.
Thank the gods.
Age has stooped my back and blurred my eyes, but just seeing you before me, I thank the gods for blessing me with long life. You flatter me overmuch, my good sir. I was just paying Jeffrey a visit. I do from time to time. You should do the same, Lady Primrose. Let your father bask in your beauty as well.
No.
I cannot face father, not yet. Before that, there's something I must do. I'm sorry to hear it, my lady. But where have you kept yourself all these years? There are many here who would have been more than happy to take you in.
The truth
I've been on a journey of sorts, if you must know the truth. Forgive me, I had no idea you suffered through such dark days. You did well to endure and return to us, Lady Primrose.
Actually...
I endured only because I must. I must learn the truth behind Father's death. And have my revenge upon the bastards who took him from me. Master Forsyth, is there nothing you can tell me? There was a time when I too spared no effort in trying to unravel the secrets behind Lord Geoffrey's murder. But in the end I was left wishing I never had. My lady, I urge you to tread lightly. This business will be the death of you if you do not watch your back. I'm ready for whatever may come.
I know what I
Very
must
well.
do.
Come with me, and I'll tell you what I know. I'm back, Anna. I was wondering what was keeping you, dear. Pray tell, who is this beauty you brought with you?
It's not possible.
Lady Primrose? My, but I never, and so beautiful a woman grown. Pinch me, my dear, I must be dreaming. I thought the same myself. Now, what say we share a cup of tea? With her and her 7 other friends who've piled into this house. Who we don't see at the moment. Yes. And so, from that dark day onward, the balance of power here in Noble Court shifted, and shifted dramatically. Under Lord Geoffrey's stewardship, House Azelhart was the most prominent of all the great families. Working closely with the City Watch, he took it upon himself to uphold the peace and keep the people happy. Crime of any sort was nigh unheard of. Oh, what happy days those were. Though those went with a want to do ill deeds might have found it a bit stifling. But it matters little. Those times of peace and security are all but a dream now. In the chaos and disorder that followed the fall of the House Azelhart, a group of men seized power. They call themselves the Obsidians. They began their operation peddling illicit tinctures back when your father still lived. Working in the shadows just out of sight of Geoffrey's watchful eye, they made one shady deal after the next, filling their coffers and making powerful friends. Swayed by the influence of their coin, countless once lawful men cast their lot with these villains, and the ones that didn't. Captain Albus commanded the city watch in those days. Maybe you remember him? He was Lord Geoffrey's right hand, and the most just and honorable man I've ever been privileged to know. Unfortunately, his code of honor put him at odds with the Obsidians, and so they took action. Murdered, like my father. Absent his leadership, the City Watch collapsed, and the Obsidians seized power with the greatest of ease. I spent years trying to follow the trail of corruption, to find who it led to, where the blood money flowed. In the end, I found that I was up against an opponent too evil. I faced innumerable threats to my own life. 2 of my cohorts from the Watch, who worked tirelessly to help me try to track down the truth, were murdered in cold blood. Honor and justice are long dead here, never to return. I'm an old man now, and I grow weary of this battle. I'm but a minor landowner with no influence of which to speak. All I can do is bring flowers to Geoffrey's grave. There's nothing more I can do for him, or for you, so I beg of you, Lady Primrose, leave this place. Trust me, my lady, were your father here, he would say the same. I beg to differ, Master Forsyth. Were my father here, this is what he would say.
Faith shall be your shield.
Mayhap you are right. Mayhap I've only twisted my memories of Geoffrey to ease my regret and my own cowardice. Forgive me, my lady, I do you a dishonor. I know where the Obsidians make their headquarters in town. I will take you there.
Lady
I'll wait for you
Primrose.
here, my lady. Pray tell me, whenever you're ready to depart. I think I am. I don't think I have, Oh, we got banter. Time for some breaking and entering. Indeed.
Tharion's like, I'm
ready.
have been waiting for this moment.
Think you can pull it off? Tharion, it doesn't matter if I can or not. The fact is, I must. I thought about giving up more than once. I've wondered what sort of life I could live if I chose a different path. But each time I do, I can't imagine what the future would look like. This is all I know. If you say so. So if you're trying to talk me out of avenging my father, it's not it. I just know how easy it is to screw things up if you don't stay calm. So don't go losing your head in there, okay? Stay calm. I'll remember that. Thank you, Tharion. Let's go.
Chat, you should check Discord. I just dropped my my current project in the cosplay.
This is the Den of the Obsidians.
Lovely.
Cannot guarantee your safety should you choose to go forward, my lady.
I owe you a debt.
Nor would I ask you to.
Lady Primrose?
You mean to avenge Geoffrey's death, do you not? I do.
I'll do what I must.
It hath been my sole reason for living all these years. Very well, in that case, Lady Primrose. Pray allow this old man to accompany you. There was a time when I, too, vowed I would see justice served. For so long I had abandoned hope and lost my way. But reuniting with you, it has lit the path before me anew, as if the light of the flame shined upon us. I realize now that for all I've learnt over the years, I still know nothing of true bravery.
So
Master
then...
Forsyth.
I beg of you.
If your faith will be your shield, Lady Primrose, let me be the sword at your side. Welcome in back in.
Oh my god.
Sir, the Lady Azelhart comes calling.
Oh.
Does she now? How thoughtful of her to save me the trouble of hunting her down myself. It's all playing out just as the boss said. Which reminds me. Wasn't he supposed to be joining us? Yeah. On that matter, sir, I'm afraid there's been a slight change of plans. He left a message. It appears there are some preparations he would see to first. We're driving Kim Sauce crazy. That's our boss. He always had a flair for the dramatic. Sir? No doubt he's preparing a welcome party for his own. My Lady Azelhart. 'Tis a pity you'll not live to see it. For the right wing will snuff the life out of you right here. We in another mansion? Oh no, we in a basement. Pay a visit to the right-hand man. Let's go see this asshole.
Time to teach you
Well, we
a
are in
lesson.
another mansion. This is like mansion number 5.
What next?
At least.
I freaking swear. That's something I have to say I'm a little disappointed in. Is that they've definitely used the same setting many times over.
Out of my way.
The same mansion background in different colors. It's like palette swapped. It's a little like, oh.
I am ready.
A tempest of light shall rage.
X, you have always been pink for me. In tonight's chat.
He was like royal blue for me.
I'm doing. Thunder Curator.
What's yours? Mine.
A sampler of fine thunders.
I am ready.
Sampler of fine thunders.
Fucking never.
No, that will never print correctly.
What next?
Thunderman, Thunderman. You do seem to always be red, Kim Sauce.
Letting the hunt begin. Thou didst fight with courage.
Let's go check in here. No treasure. Disappointment.
Letting us beginning.
Yeah, Skelly is always that blue.
If you say the color,
Yeah, it stays.
otherwise you just randomly select the color.
Icky slug.
Oh!
What if I catch an icky slug? I kinda want to. What if I freeze the icky slug?
I am ready.
Coming, if thou.
Ow.
An interesting dilemma.
What else hurts slug? Not hit with stick.
I am ready.
Yeah, I would think it would be hit with salt. But I don't have a move called hit with salt.
Letting my arrow fly and true.
What's this?
An interesting... A miracle like no other.
Letting the
You hit this guy.
Out of my way.
Are we fucking up a little bit?
Oh, is our frames being dumb? Kim Sauce, you're purple now. Your Drax purple.
I am ready.
Frames are dropping real bad, or seems kinda okay now.
letting my arrow fly and true.
My turn.
It seems like they stopped dropping.
Okay.
We did lose
Yeah, well...
but it's
I am ready.
It's not continuing to drop frames. So.
Coming, if thou darest.
What is the logical course of action?
They're weak. Oh, they're weak to light. I can dry them out.
I am ready.
Out of my way.
Now, what next? Obtain right. Thus ends your lesson.
Obsidian Manse. Indeed. saw that treasure, but I'm not highly concerned with getting them all right now.
This is the beginning of your end.
Couldn't handle your her.
Letting the hunt begin.
You. This. Fuck him up. That Piter has so many weaknesses. But I'm gonna lightning blast.
I am ready. I am ready. The show is over.
Go. Level 50. For Therian.
Right?
Got 2 level 50s. Meow. Meow.
I'll make this quick.
Of course you're all weak to different things. Of course you are. Constituent.
I'm ready.
Do it.
You can't dodge these arrows.
What is the flame?
Letting my arrow.
Ward.
I am ready. You can't dodge these arrows.
What next?
Free.
An interesting
Take the
dilemma.
assholes out.
The flame. Thus ends your lesson.
Oh my god, in this game, like, magic is so OP. We made a joke that it's the same as in Dragon Age, like, Blizzard / Cone of Cold is the best spell you can get. Like, there's no reason to do any other magic, just get ice magic. It's great. And I always like to play mages anyway. I'm just a mage guy. But here we go.
You're a stubborn one, aren't you? Like father, like daughter. So you were the one who clipped the left wing.
And you are the right. I have waited too long for this day.
This man is... No. Cannot be.
This cannot be! Ah! Oh, Dracula.
I'm ready for more Dracula soon.
Oh, Dracula's coming real soon.
Dracula's coming back.
He's coming back, Dracula.
The left was responsible for maintaining and expanding our little circle of friends. While I provided the coin and the power. We made quite the team, if I do you say so myself. Nothing, no one could stand in
I
my
see
way.
your desperation. That is going to be entirely freezer burned ice. I do not think that is ice cream anymore.
I brought a second spoon in case you change your mind.
Oh, God.
And now you've gone and fouled it up.
As I was washing my hands, before coming back, I was mumble yelling, "What is a man?" to myself, and then I come back to hear that.
Have I now? All I've done is removed a filthy scavenger from this world. One less crow, and our realm will be better off for it.
You're a bold one, I'll give you that. But it seems I have another guest today. It's been a while, old friend.
So it is you. Lady Primrose. This is the man who disappeared after your father's murder. The man I feared dead. Albus. I thought you were a man of honor.
What?
Honor's all well and good, but it doesn't buy you much.
How could I have been so blind? It was you who sold out Jeffrey to those villains. He trusted you more than anyone. And you stabbed him in the back for a post in the goddamned league.
That's my second in command. A bit slow on the uptake, but you'd always figure it out in the end. This village was a rotten husk long before Jeffrey Azelhart met his end. Anyone with half their wits knew the Obsidians were pulling all the strings from the shadows. I simply cast my lot with the winning horse. A simple business decision. Lady Azelhart.
I haven't seen Mari in a long time. I want to visit, touch that cat, see how big she's gotten. Visit your daughter.
Your father spoke grandly of peace and order until the day he met his end. He would talk of his vaunted faith and how it would shield the town from any danger. In the end, he couldn't even save himself. And now a field of headstones is all that remains of the once proud House Azelhart. Goes to show you what the faith of a fool is worth.
Can I say something?
Yeah.
They keep using these fucking statues with the angel.
Yeah.
And it bothers the shit out of me every fucking time they don't flip it on the other side so it's
Right.
facing the opposite direction. It bothers me so fucking
Yeah,
much.
it really should just be flipped so it's framing the window correctly.
It bugs the shit out of me every time.
Yeah. She is so big, she's longer than my shoulder width, even without tail. Oh, good, I want to see her. We should come over your place sometime soonish. No pressure, but like, I like bring food and snacks and hang out, and I'd be happy to help with cover letter stuff as well, and just like chill. We should do like a friend night whenever you
Skelly,
guys are up for it.
You don't feel me because this room has been in every mansion that we've raided.
This room has been in every single mansion. I will cook a thing then. What you guys like. I like lots of stuff. And we can watch more Boku, yeah. Skelly, you weren't here earlier when we were saying that I did mention that we had been working late recently, but in saying that we were working late, we're probably gonna get off of work really early on Thursday. So streaming Stardew will happen at the normal time, but like if you guys are down for a day this weekend or Friday to hang out, I'd love to. Maybe this is the high fashion, slight asymmetry. It's in with the rich people of this decade.
Lord Jeffrey was 1,000 times the man you are. You'll sully his name no longer.
Master Forsyth, enough.
But Lady Primrose...
The time for talk has ended. This man, if one can even call him a man, should not live a moment longer.
Haircut than Boku sounds great. Kim Sauce is farther behind than y'all though, so I can catch him up to where we left. That's a great idea. And yeah, for haircut, I can bring my haircut stuff over and cut your hair. We need to do that anyway before you start your ye oldie time job that doesn't allow ye bluey hair in its squires. So we will cut ya. I am happy to help. Oh yay, Sai's off on Thursday. We're gonna have the full...
And Matt is not.
Matt's not. So I'm kind of really glad that Skelly and Sai will be here, because this is the 1 week Matt will not be here. He's at a con this Thursday. He's headed out to go to Gen Con, I want to say. So he will not be joining us. It'll just be the three of us. No Farmer Buttnuts.
Yes. It reminds me of the fire in your father's eyes when he faced his end. I am Albus, proud bearer of the mark of the crow.
I am not gonna say no to you baking like lemon cake again. If
that
you
lemon cake was orgasmic.
If you are down, I am requesting lemon cake. Same one you made last time was great.
Come at me, Primrose Azelheart.
Alright, have at you. Enough talk.
I will see that you meet the same fate as your dear father.
Alright, so... Oh, this guy.
The main event.
Yeah, so the dudes we kill in mansions are either, like, fat old bald dudes or, like, ripped.
Yeah.
Absolutely fucking shredded.
Yeah. Yeah, so you guys, whatever day works better for you, Friday or Saturday, I'm down. Making hangout plans live on stream.
This isn't even the first time we've done
No,
it.
we've made tons of hangout plans live on stream. But yeah, I've killed so many dudes in mansions. Okay, so I can tell that this dude is weak to... sword.
I am ready.
What is the logical course of action?
Nope. Cyrus doesn't have sword or dagger. I had to try something
my
new.
arrow fly and true.
What is the logical course of action?
No bad. He's not weak toward it. Alright.
I am ready.
This is a good time to start testing shit though and figure out what he is weak to.
Out of my way.
Hit with stick? No.
What next?
Pull? No. Pull? No. Hit with stick. No.
Letting my arrow fly and true.
Yeah, oh, that must be, it's either arrow or magics. Arrow, yeah, oh, arrow helps. Arrow is easy to break shit.
Yeah, that message got me party bot when I was playing Spelunky because I was getting super salty because literally people would come in, greet me, watch me play for like 30 seconds, and
you can't
like,
these arrows.
you know you can win arrows, and like every single time the did you know would be like a separate merit, or like you're like, hey, can I give you a tip? And I'm like, if you're about to tell me that I can whip arrows, get the fuck out. And I was getting so fucking pissed. And I'm like, I know. And then like every time they were like, did you know? At the bottom,
I know.
There's a Matic. And I was like, yo.
I know.
I thought it was really chill the first time somebody told me that.
Yeah.
But literally every single individual person that comes into Spelunky sees me playing and is like, dude, you know. And I'm like, yes, I'm just bad at this game. Like, I've actually watched a ton of it, but I'm only just now starting to play it.
Yeah. Oh, I said Friday or Saturday. We're getting out of work early on Thursday, but we're streaming Stardew, so I don't think it's a good time to, like, come over.
Come in, if thou darest.
What do I want to do to you? Can I capture him? Untamable. I'm gonna unleash my hoary bear. I just wanted to do it. What? The peacock one.
The peacock strut.
You have orientation Saturday? Okay, then we will do it Friday. I have all day Friday off, so I will cut your hair. And we will hang out on Friday. I'm excited.
Try this. Now.
You must be weak to light and either dark or wind, which doesn't really matter.
What next?
It's not gonna help me. Anyone who's weak to arrows, though, is a blessing, because I can just do that and slice their shields down. Like, I don't even have my dude as, like, my actual guy.
I don't even have my
guy. I don't have Mr. Forsyth following me, because I didn't actually get to, like, lead him.
This was
We got a while to go.
I see.
Come in, if thou darest.
I will summon...
Summon, if thou
darest. You want to see the best guy in the game? You want to see the absolute best monster that you can summon? It's the Big Gulp. Here he comes. Well, it's the Big Gulp. I love him so much. He makes such a good noise, and he's just good. I love you, Big Gulp.
A tempest of ice shall reign.
Come in, if thou darest.
come into the screen.
Yeah.
And all I think of is it's
Aim
You? You kin with the Big Gulp? I love he sound. He make you good sound.
Well, it's the Big Gulp.
I love Big Gulp.
I am ready.
Alright, you also have the nice, like, arrow storm, which is just a
You
shit
can't dodge these
slicer.
arrows.
We decided on Friday. Of course your nickname caught on. It's a really good name for him. And you guys were scared I spilled a drink. Yeah. Because when you summon them enough times, they return to the wild. So I had 2 of them in, like, my capture list. And I was gonna, like, summon it for the last time. And I said, bye-bye, Salamander. And then Drax said, bye, Big Gulp. And I'm like, oh no. Did Drax spill drink? Here he comes again. He returned to the wild. I will catch more!
What next?
This is so good.
Yeah, it is
Miracle,
someone...
like no other.
Yes.
People still call
I'm
shit
ready.
at other places big gulps.
But they're not big gulps. Alright, she can use... I'm sure I have a large, light stone. Let's kick his ass.
You like that?
My turn. What's
Nice.
yours? Mine.
What next?
Drax, that was the most painful thing I've ever read in my life.
Cliff Burden. Check out this dude. He's pretty good.
What next? Aiming carefully, shoot
I blinded that asshole.
Over here! Yes, that was close.
Uh-oh, human shields.
An interesting dilemma.
Nothing will rise and
Wreck his sizos.
Shot!
Letting my arrow fly and true.
I want to make a pilgrimage just to eat, like...
Oh, I want to eat shitty combi food. Oh my god. I want to go to
I'm
Lawson.
You can't dodge these arrows.
Really sweet.
What next? Aiming carefully, shooting true.
Out of my way. What's yours? Mine.
Couldn't steal from that asshole. It is not time. 7-Eleven
I'm
curry.
ready.
Oh, hell yeah.
Nighthode, bring your shade.
What's this now?
It's open. No.
Yeah.
No. It's not right.
No.
My life is a lie. Well, that's good. Yikes.
What next?
I should, calm you down.
Better than a snare.
Calm down, just calm down.
I am ready.
Aww. Do y'all want drinks? I can be a retainer and make a quick drink run. Jay's eating ice cream.
It's so ridiculously unnecessary.
Yeah, no, don't worry about
However,
it.
I do know that my heart wishes for this.
Yeah, but don't worry about it because after
12 o'clock.
it's 12 o'clock, we're gonna be going to bed soon, so I can just be a big boy and swig some water and go to sleep after this chapter. So don't worry today. Another time, mayhaps, but.
Let in my.
I have hit with many spears. I appreciate the offer, and I would have taken you up on it like
An hour ago.
yeah, 1 to 2 hours ago.
Sorcery. Sorcery.
I am ready.
Oh no, you just axe. I was ready to flex my friendship muscles. Yeah, don't worry about it. You're good. I appreciate it, but it is unnecessary. I have like 2 mouthfuls of Gatorade upstairs.
What's this now?
I like how we're all blinded and it
Miracle,
really isn't
like
affecting
no
us
other.
that much.
Cyrus needs to calm down.
Oh,
never mind.
Death to the unseeing, eh?
On your feet.
That was unexpected! Albus's men can fight no more.
But he gets fucking
He gets so many turns.
turns.
Oh, shit.
Holy fuck.
That was, unexpected!
That was pretty good. You were like, I love how we're all
Blinded,
blind and it
nothing's
doesn't
happened.
fucking
Oh
matter
my
long.
god, I fucking hate myself.
You're a stubborn one, aren't you? Like father.
Time for the main event.
Kim Sauce is ready to fight for
What
you.
next?
I sincerely thought that was going to be scripted. That Primrose was going to just keep getting back up. No, she has an ability that lets her get back up.
Exactly once.
Yes. Exactly one time.
Tressa has like miracle where she'll survive the first killing run of battles with one.
Yes.
And Prim actually like
She gets 20
rises back up.
Yeah.
From ashes 25% of her.
Yeah, she gets 25% of her max HP. I was doing good
I am ready.
for a while.
Pure blind.
No.
This
I-
entire game set you up. for
It
that.
did. Blind has never been a problem.
You can't dodge these arrows.
And never mattered. Until this exact moment. Spoiler alert.
Letting my arrow fly and true. I shall pierce them through.
No, you're weak to Dagger. I'm dumb. I was like, can I enlist your
ready.
help? And Kim Sauce is like, yes, and got up ready to fight. But I just wanted Starbucks and I didn't want to pull away from the computer while working out stream problems. Aw. I'm just gonna, like, buff everybody.
The lion dance.
Now, what next? The flame rise.
Coming, if thou.
I am ready. You can't dodge these arrows.
He was like, oh, I thought you needed me to do an actual favor, and went, aw. I don't need to heal. What am I doing?
Yeah, like, so when you got Death to the Unseeing,
Yeah.
I was literally about to, like, brag on Cyrus for having, like, over 4,000 HP.
Right.
A gift for you.
I'm gonna, like, be nasty to this guy. Just because I can.
Take this!
Oh, that didn't really hurt him. Oh, I don't have mediums
ready.
then. I used my large. Used a large stone.
The lion dance. Coming, if thou darest. Aim and carefully, shoot true.
What is the logical
Unfortunately, they had not the chai. Mine apologies.
A tempest of ice shall reign.
At least now I know I can't let people settle down, you whelps.
What next?
Sai, every time you send me fucking Wussy Park,
Oh no!
like, I'm
Oh god.
Sai always sends me
Wussy Park.
Wussy Park. And I get
A torrent of arrows.
Hits you right in the giggle dick, that one.
I'm sure it's supposed to be pronounced Wussy,
Yeah.
Right.
but when it's like, greetings
I'm
from
ready.
Wussy, I'm just like,
What is a bussy? I'm a bussy. That's something that takes a lot of explaining. Oh my god.
You have to explain the characters, then you have to explain Mike,
Yes.
and then you have to explain the story, and then potentially explain Wussy.
The lion dance.
Out of my way.
Coming.
It's
if
my
thou
work,
darest.
so there will be more. Oh my god.
Skelly, can you
What is the logical course of action?
say
Say-
Sakuya was a pussy?
Yeah, just please say Sakuya, what is a
Tempest of
bussy?
ice shall reign.
Like this. On your feet now.
Freaking trash, Prim. Gross.
We need to go back to, Prayer to
Yeah, we do need to go back to Prayer to the Unborn. That's a good Pokestop that I like to send to people.
I have a thing where I keep sending my Japanese friends
Different animal stops.
different cows, so that he'll think that
Coming, if thou darest.
America's Pokestops are all like farm animal related. So like I've sent him like horse sculpture, Saverna Park cows,
Yeah.
Chick-fil-A cows.
Coming, if thou
14
darest.
High Street. Oh.
Good.
I shall pierce them through.
There's one around us that says Big Cat at Mission, but it's definitely like an inflatable gorilla.
Yes, that is not a big cat, but I'm very glad that it is labeled Big Cat, but it is like a big blow-up gorilla. Fat Cat at Mission.
Yeah, it's Fat Cat.
It's Fat Cat at Mission is a gorilla. We should go there. So I can just send it to people.
I would send Kyohei Fat Cat.
I'll send Psy Fat Cat at Mission. Oh my golly. Keep an eye on all my shit. Alright, do not let stay blind. Do I have unblind? Yes, I have 6 of them. It's more important that Cyrus be not blind.
Using this.
My turn.
At this exact juncture in time.
Dad posted on Instagram.
Oh my god. The ocean. The bay.
I'm ready.
The bay. She in a pole. I have axe though. So. Oh wait, I don't want to chance this. Hold on. I'll leave her charge. It's good. We want her to be charged up.
Stay strong.
We don't want no death to the unseen when I get rid of these men. Oh my god. He's just gonna keep doing it. Alright.
Back and see if his Pokestop is still pick up his balls and ass.
Oh my god.
Oh, wow.
Wow. Prim, you are killing me right now.
Here.
Honey, I really need your help.
I am ready.
In like the shortest of order.
Watch me now.
Oh, honey, please.
Ugh!
Of course. Man, he's so fast. He just goes so many freaking times.
Here.
Interesting dilemma.
Yo, I'm perpetually upset that Mike's Yard Wizard is not a
How about
Pokestop.
this?
Yes. The Yard Wizard is really good. This man is gonna like freaking spank me. I have nothing that'll like mess him up.
Here.
Oh.
What's this?
Yeah, I was assuming there was someone who came back and then like jokingly back in the fucking like pre-Pokemon Go days added a stop at his house and then the picture was just his dick and balls.
Using this.
I'm making some really risky moves right now.
I'm still like always a little like
Better than a snake.
The Pokestop that the grave next to my goal is Pokestop.
Yes.
So when I go to
I still have
So much to learn.
Spinning and catching.
Stay strong.
Oh good, he got overhealed for 999. I'm so happy. I'm gonna do the same thing on Therian because he will also get overhealed. Blessed heckin' be. Take that guy down. Now we can get this shields going.
While I'm sitting here in Pokemon Go, can you drop your number again, Drax?
An interesting dilemma.
I need to get Haunted back on her feet. She needs to slow this asshole down.
Out of my way.
I need you to just start breaking him. You lived, bitch.
An interesting dilemma.
Yeah, let's do that.
A miracle like no other.
Letting my arrow fly and true.
Oh my god, she's out of SP.
This will help us.
Thief skills. SP Steel does double hit. I think it's a dagger.
I appreciate it.
Really? So like that's the way I can cheese in an extra hit.
What's this? Out of my way.
Coming, if thou darest.
I can do it. I can get him down. Let's work on getting us back up.
What's this now?
Reviving her with one is just gonna be a freaking waste, so... Get Cyrus unblind, because I really don't want him to die again.
An interesting dilemma.
Let's get Prim back up.
How about this?
My turn.
I really need his strength because he hits very hard.
Letting the hunt begin. I shall
That's not
pierce
what I
through.
wanted to do. What are you laughing at?
Sorcery.
Max Dick and Balls, eh? Oh my god.
A torrent of arrows.
My turn.
I am ready.
If he casts Death to the Unseeing when he is blinded, will he just die?
Probably not.
That... I could wish.
You can't dodge these arrows.
Now,
Now the true lesson begins.
I really don't want you to fall again.
This will help us.
She can slow him down when need be.
Take this!
What
Fucking
next?
taste it. You know what you want to taste? My Big Gulp.
I'm ready. This was
Silence, please.
Interesting dilemma.
Dude, my
A
dad's
miracle
house
like no other.
always has like 7 to 10 Pokemon at it.
Yes.
I don't understand.
Darkness. Okay.
I am ready.
We didn't have a lot of Pokemon spawning in our old house, but they were always like
You can't dodge these arrows.
like Snorlax and like Blastoise and shit. Like
Letting my arrow fly and true. A torrent of arrows!
Oh, he's so almost freaking
My
gone.
turn.
Gone! Oh!
And that's that.
That was an accomplishment.
And then there was one.
There was no warrior in noble court more fierce than he. You fought wonderfully, Lady Primrose.
Simeon?
Ah, Primrose. Fancy meeting you here.
What brings you to this terrible place?
Ah, but of course. About that,
Oh,
you see,
evil.
there's something I simply had to tell you.
oh!
What? Simeon?
Oh, I'm sorry. I heard that you were looking around for my friend here. And you know what they say about birds of a feather.
The mark. Of the crow.
Is this dude about to rip his shirt off to show us that he's the middle
But
guy?
why?
He's the middle guy.
Simeon!
Do forgive me, Lady Primrose. There was just one thing I forgot to mention. The head of the Obsidians, the crow atop the roost, and oh yes, the one who killed your dear, dear father. It was me.
Banana.
Ship
Ship sunk.
He fucking stabbed her though. I'm not over that. Like
No.
I expected him to like not be
Unveil
on the
this shit or be like shady. No, he just fucking shanked her. No, he's a little bit older than her. He was still young, but he was an apprentice gardener at the time, so he was like young teen when she was like preteen. When she was like 9, 10 years old, he was like
Bravo.
15, 16.
Bravo, Lady Primrose. I knew you had it in you. That was a virtuoso performance, my love. The audience gasps. At long last, she tracks down the villain she's been hunting all these years, only to find out it is her one true love.
Look at the tears she weeps, the blood she spills, and pity her. Oh, the tragedy! It moves me to the depths of my soul!
Man, this dude just like went in completely different direction.
Fare thee well, my poor love.
Excited, that means he's probably going to be my final boss and I'll get to see his nice old sprite.
Yeah, he's probably hot. I should probably Google.
Probably extremely hot. But we're also, like, losing blood at a rapid pace right now. I know. He's not my one true love, Yusufa is. Was. Rip.
Lady Primrose!
Yes, what do you want? Where are you going? To work. Where else? The hedges want for trimming. Who cares about the gardens? Won't you stay with me? I feel so much at peace when you're with me. Won't you read me one of your poems, pretty please? As you wish, my lady. And worry not your pretty heart, I will always be watching over you. Oh, thank you. Was it all a dream? No, that nightmare was all too real. Thank the heavens, you come back to us at last. Darling, darling, come quickly.
Oh!
My Lady Primrose, why I feared we'd lost you forever. I feared the same, my dear. Oh, but the heavens can be merciful. Master Forsyth, You slept for 3 days and 3 nights.
She got fucking stabbed, of course she did.
But she lost a lot of blood. I see. A terrible man. That Simeon fled town before we could do a thing. Whatever does he hope to accomplish by such monstrous deeds? Everything about that man is a mystery. I was, however, able to convince one of his lackeys to talk. They say he makes for the town of Everhold, the mountains to the south of here. What business he has there, I cannot say. Then I know where I must go. Would that I could join you there, but I'm not as young as I once was, and I have a family that needs me. Be safe, my dear child, and may you find the answers you seek. Thank you, Master Forsyth. I will, you can be certain of that. And so Primrose left home behind once more, her ultimate goal finally in reach. Only one man, the leader of the Crows, remained to be dealt with. Yet knowing his identity, each step she takes feels heavier than lead. The final act awaits her in Everhold in the Highlands, but will her tale come to a happy or tragic end? And what's O? Is he not attractive?
I didn't say that.
You didn't say he's not hot? Alright.
Is it
He was
so?
thy beloved father. Shalt thou not visit in his grave? No, not yet. Yes, I loved him, dearly so, but it's too soon to be putting flowers on his grave. When this is all finished, when he's avenged, only then will I go to tell him what I've done. If that is thy wish, then so be it. But thank you anyway, for caring. I will return sooner rather than later, but right now I have work to do. Your strength is to be admired. And that is her chapter 3. We only have 2 more chapter 3s to do, and I am going to aim to get them done tomorrow. So then we will be here. Oh, he's yeah, he's pretty hot.
There's another guy sitting in a chair, boss, though.
He is the guy sitting in a chair, boss, but he's rather hot. I mean, we could tell that he was going to be hot. But yeah, I just have Ophelia and Cyrus's chapter 3s to do next time. Skelly wants to see him hot. It's not a very good screenshot.
No, it's a very bad screenshot. It looks like people haven't finished her.
Yeah, it looks like a very blurry, crappy shot, but you can tell he's hot.
I'll send you Earhart, though.
Oh, please send Skelly Earhart. He is extremely hot. He's one of the other bosses that you fight. But yeah, you need to play this game. It's a lot of fun. Really good game. Doing real well. My characters are doing good. I always, like, forget where the taverns are in these frickin' places. Oh yeah, this is the Duder's house. He fought his boyfriend. This is the Orluk Mansion. Man, there's 2 mansions in the same town. Not that this isn't like rich people town, but still, like 2 mansion dungeons. The manses. But yeah, my other characters are
I was about to say,
just chilling.
I don't even dislike any of these characters, then I remembered fucking Olberich.
Fucking, he was just growing on me. I was just okay with him, and I'm not gonna spoil anything, but he's a fucking asshole. I was like, oh, Olbrich's okay, like... I was getting more used to him. His chapter 2 was real chill, like, I'm warming up. And then, oh, no, fuck you, pal.
Skelly, look at this good boy.
A goody boy. Alright, so I will probably level Ophelia up a little bit, because we're doing hers and Cyrus's, and she needs to be buffed. But, yeah. God, let me out.
Is that Simon and Alucard's love child? Basically.
Hate him so much you left him damaged. Did I? Oh, I probably did put him away damaged.
He put himself away damaged.
Wait, did I? Yeah, I did. He damaged himself, okay?
God.
Oh my god. Get out. There we go. 2 chapters down. A lot of fun. It is like almost 1 in the morning, so we absolutely have to get going and get to bed. Like I said, I will try to get through Ophelia's and Cyrus's tomorrow. I'll try to start streaming earlier than I did tonight, so we don't go as late, and so that you guys can all catch it if you like. And yeah, I foresee us, like, you know, finishing this game in the next, like, week or two in some spurts. I'll try to do a couple streams that aren't Octopath as well, other than Stardew, just to, you know, have something for everybody. But I've been having so much fun. I hope you guys have been enjoying it too. Love you all. Sleep well, and we will catch you soon.